into my sewing corner. We are trying to get some sewing done today. I don't know what all we will get done today and tomorrow, but I'm going to take you along with me. If you've seen a previous video, you watched me cut out this fabric for a dress, so I'm going to get it sewn up for myself. I also have some dresses that I would love to sew for Chloe, so we'll just see how far we get. We're also working on the brand new August kitchen hand towels, and I can't wait to show you the colors that we picked out for that, so stay tuned for that as well. So for my dress, we have the neck all done, the shoulders are sewn together. I added this little detail, just adds a little bit something extra there to the front of the dress. So that is how that looks. I need to stop buying green fabric because I was looking at my dresses in my closet. I have a lot of green dresses, so it's clearly a favorite, but we need to mix it up with the next fabrics and do something else. So we'll need to figure out what color we want to do next. But I'm going to be working on these sleeves. So we have it cut out this way, and I think I'm going to add just a little bit more detail on these. I have enough fabric. We're going to cut out a little strip, and we're going to gather it along this edge and then along this one, or maybe just this one and leave this one just a nice hem. I think that would be nice as well. This side here will come out towards the front of the dress. This will be in the back because we have our little notch here, so that is where the back is. But if we leave this just hemmed, I'm gonna have to figure out my hem. We'll probably do like a 1/4 inch hem, and then I'll need to cut this up just a little bit more so that when the gathered piece is on here, it'll still be the same length as over here. So we need to figure that out. I'm thinking maybe the piece that'll be added here will just be like 1 inch, so it'll be very minimal, just a little bit of a detail. So we will need to figure out how much we have to cut off of here. So if we do a 1/4 inch hem over on this side, and we do 1 inch gather over here, so that's a 3/4 inch difference. So I think we need to take off 3/4 inch because we need a 1/2 inch for seam allowance. So that's 1 1/4 inches. So that would be our inch plus our seam from the other side. Is that right? I don't know. We'll cut it, we'll figure it out. And if it's not quite right, we can always make an adjustment. So I'm mostly going to cut it off of the bottom. I'm not going to go all the way up with our 3/4 inch. I'm going to just stay down here more and just make it fit in over there. So there is our 3/4 inch, and then we're just going to fan it into the rest of this here. And then this will be the other side. I think that'll be great. We'll try that, and now we need a piece for our gather. Now we kind of need to know how long we need this, so we're going to just get a very rough estimate here. About 15 inches, and then we're going to double that just so that we have plenty. I think that'll be fine. So we want 1 inch, so we're going to go ahead and do 3, because I think we're going to fold it in half, and then with a 1/2 inch seam allowance. there is our first piece. And the second one. So now I'm going to fold these in half, sew in my gathering stitch, and then give it a nice good iron, get it nice and pressed down, and then we can go ahead and gather it in. As I'm gathering it in, I'm just kind of seeing how it looks and not gathering it too much, just kind of gathering it until I like how it looks, and then the excess we can always just cut off later. So here is how the one side is looking, and then we'll do the other side just the exact same way. And then of course give it a nice good iron down to keep it in place and the way that it should be. Now I'm going to go ahead on the other side of the sleeve. I'm going to iron in my hem and then give that a quick sew down, get it hemmed in. So now that that is done, we can go ahead and put our sleeves together. Now that we have our sleeves put together, we have them all pinned in place, we have it, everything is lined up. Now we can go ahead and add this to our bodice. So we have our V shape cut in here, so we know this is the back. Now we're going to line up the shoulder seam with our center cut here and pin it into place. And then we'll just fit in the rest of our sleeve into our armhole right here. And then we can go ahead and sew our sleeves on. I can't wait to see how this is going to turn out with our ruffles. Here is a little look at how the sleeves turned out. I think they're super cute and I think they'll be very pretty on. So now the last thing that we need to do is sew on the skirt, and I'm just pinning it in the center and then on the ends, and then I do one pleat on each side and then just fit it in to the bodice. once I had both of the skirts sewn on the front and the back, then we can go ahead and pin down the sides and get the sides put together and finish up the dress. We're going to take a little break on sewing dresses, and I'm going to get a couple towels sewn together. This is a new style that I am putting into the shop. If you remember the Mother's Day towels, these are the same pattern, but I wanted to add them into my store with a little bit different color. Now these are not the August towels, these are just other ones that you will be able to purchase all year long. So these have a loop on the back where the towel will go through to keep it hung and it won't fall from your oven door or wherever you're hanging it. These are super nice to have, and you won't have any more towels falling to the floor. So if this is something that would fit perfectly into your kitchen, they are available on my website now. So go ahead and grab these while they are still available and before they sell out. For this one, the top is this nice tan color, just a nice neutral color, and then the towel will be a tan color as well. So this would fit into any kitchen, any color palette, and it adds a little bit of decor and function to your space as well. So now I'm just sewing the towel onto each side of that top piece. And then just going over everything with a top stitch just to keep it nice and secure and to finish off the look. I would love to do lots more colors and kind of branch out. So if you have a favorite color, let me know in the comments and we'll see what we can do. So here is how the towel looks all done. So you'll hang it over your oven door or whatever and put the back of the towel through that loop and it hangs nicely. Here is a sneak peek of the August signature stay towels. This will be the color for August. These will only be available through the month of August. I think these are so pretty. They are this beautiful sage green color with the nice garden tools on the top. I think they're adorable and I can't wait for you all to get them. Ordering is now open for the August signature stay towels, so head on over to the website and grab yours. And then next we're going to work on a dress for Chloe. Hers are quite simple to make and you can get these done in a little bit of no time. So just starting with the shoulder seams. And we're going to give that a good iron. and then just getting sewn up around the neck, fitting in that little band. This is knit dress, so it stretches and makes so that band will fit in nicely, and stretching it out will also help that it will lay properly when it is on. Now I wanted to add a little bit of detail to her sleeve, so I'm just quickly cutting out a couple strips of fabric. So in the center of each of the sleeve, I'm going to add this gathered piece, so it'll be gathered on both sides and then sewn into the sleeve. So I'm going to gather it fairly heavily and then pin it into place, and then we'll do the exact same thing on the other half of the sleeve, and then repeat this process on the other sleeve. So now we'll just sew in this gathered piece. So here is how the sleeve will look. I think it's super cute, just adds a little bit of detail, and then we'll add this onto the bodice that we just got sewn together. And then next we are already ready for the skirt. We're going to get that fit into the waist and sew it in. Once we have the waist seam ironed down really well, then we can go ahead and pin down each of the side seams. And then all we need is a hem on the bottom, and then this dress is done. So that is what I got sewn in that day, and this dress turned out super cute as well, ready for the next school year. And then the next morning I started another dress, so we'll see how far I get with that one or if I can finish that one, but it won't be on this video. So thank you so much for coming along with me on my sewing day. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.